Hello and welcome to the awesome TV show with Nikhil Taneja, and I'm your host Nikhil Taneja. As usual, there's no one else here, it's only me. This is not a full episode of the awesome TV show, but instead this is a public service review because I love you guys so much. There's some big TV news and hence I had to make an interjection in between two episodes. Amazon Prime Video has come to India. Yes, if Netflix and Hotstar weren't enough, and they obviously weren't because nothing is ever enough when it comes to television, we now have Amazon Prime Video entering the Indian market. And they've got another shit ton of TV shows for us to binge on. Now you're already spending over $500 to subscribe to Netflix. So should you be subscribing to Amazon too? Here are 5 things you should know before you make that decision. Number 1, it's freaking cheap. The best thing Amazon has done with its Prime Video launch is that it has inherently tried to appeal to the very basic nature of us Indians, our cheapness. That was a smart move, Amazon. Good thinking. So a 1-year subscription of Amazon comes to about 499 rupees per month, which is approximately rupees 41 and 50 paise per month. That's roughly 20 times lesser than the amount you give to your internet service provider to torrent stuff every month. You do that. I obviously don't. I'm the awesome TV man. I don't need to torrent. Plus, this subscription comes with a free 1-day and 2-day Amazon Prime shipping. Basically, the cost of Prime Video is so cheap that you should just buy it as a by the way thing. Think of it as something that just happens when you're on the internet. Like मैं internet पे बैठा था, बोर हो रहा था, तो Amazon Prime खरीद लिया. I don't know why I did that. You should be doing that. Number 2. And it's got a bunch of Indian originals coming soon. Yes, of course I know that your favorite Indian TV show on the internet is obviously the awesome TV show, and that doesn't need to change. But Amazon has announced a huge slate of original Indian content with some really cool people that you should know of. Among others, there's a show by AIB, 3 shows by Farhan Akhtar's Excel Entertainment, 2 shows by Phantom, and a bunch of other shows by the likes of Nirja director Ram Advani, Kahani director Sujoy Ghosh, Sultan director Ali Abbas Zafar, Anushka Sharma, Bank Baja Barat creators Anand Tiwari and Amritpal Bindra, SNG, Kanan Gill, and many more. This is so exciting, but I know that you'll continue watching our local favorites like TVF, Scoop Hoop. Number 3, but it is censored. Yes, in news no one saw coming, Amazon India is actually censoring its content because apparently Amazon India does not only know that we are inherently cheap as people, but also we are inherently sanskari. Insert Aloknath, me. So some gore has been blurred, some nudity has been blurred, and rumor has it that Amazon has replaced the word fuck with the words we suck. No, the last bit is not true, but it probably should have been. Because the reason that we are watching content on the internet in India is because there's no censorship there. Netflix doesn't have censorship, Hotstar doesn't have censorship. So what are you even doing, Amazon? Who are you trying to please? Not your audience for sure. If I had to watch sanskari content, I'd just watch Sasural Semar Ka. Number 4. Also, it's not got its own latest shows yet. I'm sure at some point Amazon is going to update its own content library. It's quite random that some Amazon originals do not have latest seasons and some originals are so entirely missing. So here's the stuff that's internationally out but not available on Prime Video. Mozart in the Jungle Season 3, Red Oak Season 2, The Man in the High Castle Season 2. In fact, even Transparent Season 3 is missing. And among shows that are entirely not there, there's Woody Allen's Crisis in 6 Scenes, Mad Dogs, Alpha House, as well as a show that I really like called Betas. I hope Amazon realizes that the whole point of having a streaming platform in India is so that we can watch new shows simultaneously with their international releases. Because otherwise, the internet has other sources. Not me, of course, like the internet in general. I'm the awesome TV man. Number 5. So what all is there and what all should you watch? In Amazon Originals, check out Transparent, obviously, alternate history series The Man in the High Castle, 80s throwback comedy Red Oaks, quirky drama Mozart in the Jungle, gritty LA Noir Bosch, and of course the return of the Top Gear lads, The Grand Tour. In other new TV, there's a bunch of shows that are featured in my top new shows of the year lists. There's Mr. Robot, Preacher, The Night Manager, The Path, The Good Wife, and Roadies. But there's also a bunch of other time pass stuff that I like watching. The US Sherlock, Elementary, fun comedy The Detour, sarcastic comedy Two Broke Girls, Tarantino type violent Into the Badlands, The Walking Dead spin-off Fear the Walking Dead, crime drama Happen Leonard, and the return of David Schwimmer in Feed the Beast. In cool older stuff that I like watching, there's Seinfeld, Mad Men, Dexter, Californication, Fringe, and The Mentalist. Plus there's shows that I don't watch but have heard are pretty solid. Shameless, Queen Sugar, The Girlfriend Experience, Graves, House of Lies, Mom, Angie Tribeca, People of Earth. For fans of young adult shows, there's The Vampire Diaries, The Originals, Smallville, and a few more too. There's also some Indian content, the best among which is Commune Presents The Storyteller. Some very talented people come in front of the camera to tell some good old-fashioned stories that you'll surely love. But if it all comes down to the question of whether you should subscribe to Prime Video or not, it's got CID. Enough said. It's the end. That's the end of the conversation. Amazon wins. It's just one forever and ever and ever. The Awesome TV Show will be back with the best of list and the Awesome TV Awards next week. If you're a fan of CID too, subscribe to the Film Companion channel here. If you want more lists and more reviews, watch old episodes here. If you want to tell me that I suck and I have no idea what I'm talking about, comment below. And if you want to give me some love, then I am on Taneja Mehu on all social media channels.